Welcome back to Ori Soaps and Bubbles. We have an exciting and hopefully helpful video for you today. As always, we are open to suggestions. If there is a soap you want us to make on our channel for you to see and for you to see the outcome, we will definitely do that. Just leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so much and always enjoy. Previously on Ori Soaps and Bubbles.
Okay, so I am Ori and we are watching just a small piece of what happened in the last video. If you didn't see the last video, hop on over there and look at the last video. It will be under newbie, it should be under newbie fails and hot process soap making, because this was the huge batch that I messed up. My first time ever doing a huge batch like this. I was a little bit nervous doing this. I'm still a little bit nervous about coming on the even though you guys just hear my voice, but still sometimes I'm a little nervous behind the camera doing this. But at the same time, I like to kind of learn and hone my skills on my craft and get it all done. So it's a beautiful thing, very beautiful. So as you guys are watching me cut this up, I do want to enlighten you on some things or bring some things to your attention. And what I would like to bring to your attention is I have been working very hard behind the scenes putting things together. That's why other videos have not been up, and it hasn't been like twice a week like I normally do my videos and put my videos up twice a week. The other thing is I wanted to make sure that I start working on getting some better equipment and things like that. So and then my Etsy shop, I've been working over at the Etsy shop trying to make sure everything is okay over there, because I'm learning how to do Etsy, my first time doing Etsy. So if you guys have any comments or anything like that, I would totally appreciate you guys letting me know how to do it, or just some pointers, because that would be pretty cool. Let's see, what else have I been? Oh, I've also been working on a lot of cold processed batches of soap for you guys to see. So you're in for a treat there. You're also in for a treat because I'm also testing out some things with the hot process method. And when I say test out, these were not fails, these were successes, every last one of them, and I am super duper excited to start showing you those things. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more to come and a lot more here for you to be a part of. Always enjoy, and well, let's jump right into the next collaboration, because this video is going to be that video of collaboration. Oh, let me share this video of collaboration. Yes, it is a collaboration because I forgot to actually record a bunch of these that you're going to see on the screen while I was making them. I was in there, I said, you know what, I'm going to try this. I'm going to do this. Let's put this together. And I just been buzzing around and I forgot to actually record. So when I did remember to record, it was in the middle of some, it was at the end of one, or one I was unmolding it and I was like, dang, I didn't record any of that one. So let's jump right into it. And as always, enjoy. Welcome once again. Hit the like and subscribe, and always come back for more. Okay, so welcome to the next video that we're putting up tonight, or this evening, I should say. I've been pretty busy working and honing my craft of soaping, and this soap here is called Banana Tart. It's over on the Etsy shop now, but when I first made this soap, I was a little bit on edge and anxious to see how it turned out, because I did some things with this one that I normally would not have done, and starting first with the colors, and I'm glad that I chose these colors because it turned out really well. So I learned throughout this process here with this one, or Banana Tart, that just because you think colors may not match together doesn't say they won't. So just try it anyway. So that's one of my things that I've learned. The next thing that I would like to point out is I also tried using a garbage bag. I've never used a garbage bag. Sorry about the lighting, because that light, my lamp just kept going out on me, so I apologize. But this the garbage bag technique, I saw it on somebody's video, and I can't remember what video it was because I watched so many YouTube videos about lining your soap mold with different things and what you can do and different techniques, and just to learn from other people and just to be a part of the soaping community here on YouTube and in many other places. And I ran across that one and I was like, I want to try that. I've never tried it with a garbage bag. So we're going to put a garbage bag in there and see how that works out. Yeah. Anyways, this is what it came out to be. And I was so anxious to see the bottom of the soap because I put the brown color in there and I didn't think the brown was going to turn out or come out really awesome the way it was. So here I'm just cutting it in half, and then of course, because I'm so anxious, I'm going to take and cut off the what do you call it? Cut off a sample piece or an edge piece just to get a glimpse from that angle. And this swirling technique that I did on here, in order to make it look like drops, I was really unsure about it at first, and the only reason why I was unsure, sorry because I'm out of frame there, I apologize about that, but I was unsure about it because of how I had to swirl it and because the soap set up so fast. It went from hot process. I know how hot process is when you pour it into the mold. It does set up pretty quickly, but not as fast as this one. This one set up almost immediately, and I was like, oh no. I thought I had broken it or messed up something else, and I was like, maybe I'm not going to make soap again. But no, I would never do that because it's something I truly enjoy. But I will say this, it turned out pretty well, as you can see here. And I truly enjoyed this soap, making this soap, at least the part that you guys get to see. Now, if I did record the other part where I cut the soap, you'll get a chance to see it. And I did also make massage bars out of this, and it's called Banana Tart. I don't think I put the massage bars on the Etsy shop. I think that was the one I forgot, so I'm glad I'm doing this video because I'll make sure those are up for you guys to see, and I'll try to post a lot of pictures at the end of this video of the collaboration of the soaps that we go over. So without further ado, if you see the next clip and I'm cutting it, I recorded it. If you don't, I apologize. You'll see the cuttings pictures later. Okay, so you guys actually got a chance to see me actually cut the soap. I was so worried that I didn't get a chance to record it. I was like, do I have the clips of it or something? And I'm so glad that I do, and I'm glad that you guys get a chance to see me actually cut the soap. A few seconds ago, I was showing you my cutter and letting you know that this soap was too wide to actually fit inside the actual cutter. I am going to try something else with the next one that actually comes up, but I truly enjoyed this soap, and as you guys get a chance to see me cut it, I did not put them in like ordinary bars. Because it's banana tart, I thought of like the banana tart that you make or bake, and I was like, well, if we're gonna bake a banana tart, let's make the bars, cake slices or pie slices, aren't even when people cut them. So I didn't want this to be even or anything like that. I wanted it to resemble maybe getting a piece of soap cake. Maybe I was just thinking on that. So and I was doing my best. I went out and I grabbed a measure that you would use for sewing, and then I was like, okay, at least all of them will be this thick and they'll weigh this amount, and trying to put things together. And I just used my creativity. I used exactly what I had, and I just put everything together. So this soap does have a lot of moisturizing properties in it. It is for sensitive skin, as well as a lot of my soaps, and I make my soaps as if I'm making it for my home. And the reason I do that is because I feel like this: if I'm not going to enjoy the soap, then neither will anybody else enjoy that soap. If I don't enjoy it, they won't enjoy it. So therefore I put it together that way, because I think it would be pretty easy or self-explanatory to have something that you enjoy as well as everyone else. So everybody else gets a chance to have a piece of that pie or slice, and everybody gets a chance to enjoy it. And I love cutting this soap in this way. It was very fun to do, and that was just one side of it. So we have another side that we're going to cut, and you guys are going to get a chance to a chance to see me actually cut it, where I'm doing a dividing line down the middle to try to make it a little bit easier, so I didn't have to do that part. Now I just need to cut it across. But what was I saying? Oh, you guys get a chance to actually see me cut this one as well. Now, this one, I thought I did some massage bars to this one, but it wasn't this one. So I apologize about that, because I know I said previously that I did massage bars. I didn't do massage bars in this one. And the moisturizing properties in this soap is a little bit extra. I always try to put extra moisturizing or make it super fat at least 20% on the end. Not for anything else, but to leave that moisture on top of your skin. For me, that's important, because when you have like eczema, psoriasis, and all these other things, you go, why can't I use this soap? I like this soap, or this soap looks this color and I can't use it, and these things go on and on and on. So without further ado, this is Oyster Moisturizing, and this is Banana Tart. Thank you so much for watching, and let's go into the next one. Welcome to Rocky Road, and we are doing a cutting of the Rocky Road probably in the next video, not this one, but this one is just going to show you where I actually pour it into the mold. FYI, the picture, don't buy that picture, don't use it. If it said heat resistant, don't believe it. Just go and get you something else a lot better. This one actually ended up cracking on me at the very end of putting everything into the mold. So let's speed along and get this into the mold. After we get it into the mold, then you should be able to see a cutting if I recorded it. If I didn't, I will see you guys in the next video. I'll make sure to post some pictures either at the end of this video of both of the soaps, Banana Tart and Rocky Road, that you're seeing me pour into the mold now, or I will actually put it on the beginning of the next video. So I've been pretty busy in the background, and to be really honest, my little soap station, little small area that you see over there in the corner, it is so overfilled with soap that most of my tools and stuff that I'm using is now sitting on this table. So when I recorded this video, I didn't have all these soaps made and things going. So right now though, in current time, this table is completely filled with tools, and all of the soaps are overfilling the shelf. And that's because I've been really working on some things, and I'm excited to bring more new things to you guys, for you guys to see it in my next videos and everything, especially with cold process as well as hot process on both sides. So I want to say that I enjoy doing these videos. I am completely nervous behind the scenes of doing this. I'm not used to doing YouTube videos just yet. I know I should be, but I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. So without further ado, I would like to show you guys the finished product, because I don't think I recorded this whole thing either. Yeah. So I do apologize that these are just small clippings, but remember, like I was saying before, I forgot to do some recordings on parts of it. I just jumped up and said, you know what, I want to do that, and let's do it. I didn't think about it. I just said, let's do it. And I did it, and I'm really happy that I did. I did learn a lot. I did hone my skills a ton, all the way down to you guys getting a chance to see some more excitement or exciting things coming from Ori Soaps and Bubbles. So I'm enjoying myself. I do enjoy that, and I hope you guys actually enjoy it as well. Anyways, so we put things together. We've set this up, and I think I'm going to see you guys in the next clipping or the next video. Is one of the others. If I did cut this soap and you guys get a chance to see me cut it, it's because you guys, I recorded it. So let's move right along, okay? Okay guys, we are back, and I found the clip to me actually trying to cut Rocky Road. We're not going to get the whole thing on here because that clip was pretty long, because there were certain things that I was trying to do, and I did try to make sure I grabbed the best part here, and then we're also going to have another part of it. This was the one that I actually made the massage bars of. So I just did not, you guys saw me in the last one, I was pouring it into the mold, and now this one is the one that I'm actually cutting. And then it is pretty awesome because I had already cut up some of them, as you can see right here on the side, how that actually turned out, and the massage bars. So you're going to see me in a moment probably show you another one of my soaps that I made previously from the other set of soaps that I made, and you guys actually saw that one as well. And what I was trying to say here, I think I'm going to show it. If I don't, I was thinking it already. But anyways, what I was trying to say about that soap is I like the size of that one, and I thought since we're going to name this Rocky Road, and since it has the colors and things that it does have, why not go ahead and make it a little bit thicker bars. Now, of course, everything is a work in progress. We're always working on things. And this was one of my other successful soaps that I said that was made before that I've been working on. So without further ado, guys, enjoy. And I'm possibly going to see you guys in the next video because we don't want to make this one too long. And this has already gone on long enough. So I will do another video very shortly. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Loved Ori Soaps and Bubbles video? Head down to the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get those notifications. Thumbs up or thumbs down if you like the video, and leave a review so that way we know what we can improve on. It's very much appreciated, and as always, have the most excellent day. Ori Soaps and Bubbles.